Hello, and welcome to Read Up. Here at Read Up, we get to explore the wonderful world of reading. Today, we're going to take a look at one of my favorite books, Lost and Found. Lost and Found is a collection of 3 separate graphic novels by Shaun Tan, who has been named New York Times bestseller and illustrator. The first is called The Red Tree. This graphic novel lacks narration, but makes up for it in pictures exploring magical realism. While the main character starts off with a terrible day, something beautiful blossoms. The second is The Lost Thing. In this story, there's a direct narrative that includes a creature shaped like a huge metal teapot with worm-like tentacles. No one seems to pay attention to this abnormal creature, except a young boy who takes him home. This story was turned into Tan's Academy Award-winning animated short. In the final story of the series, The Rabbits, Tan talks about the settling of Australia from the perspective of its indigenous people. The rabbit people come to a continent already occupied by others. The sci-fi inspired drawings seem to unfold before the readers in this story of colonization. With a sense of doom, these 3 stories will tell a tale that will remind readers what's most important to us. Here's a short preview from the book. This all happened a few summers ago, one rather ordinary day by the beach. Not much was going on. I was, as usual, working tirelessly on my bottle top collection and stopped to look up for no particular reason. That's when I first saw the thing. I must have stared at it for a while. I mean, it had a really weird look about it. A sad, lost sort of look. Nobody else seemed to notice it was there. Too busy doing beach stuff, I guess. Naturally, I was intrigued. I decided to investigate. It sure didn't do much. It just sat there, looking out of place. I was baffled. It was quite friendly, though, once I started talking to it. I played with the thing for most of the afternoon. It was great fun. Yet I couldn't help feeling that something wasn't quite right. As the hours slouched by, it seemed less and less likely that anybody was going to come take the thing home. There was no denying the unhappy truth of this situation. It was lost. I asked a few people if they knew anything about it, but nobody was very helpful. I took the lost thing over to Pete's place. Pete has an opinion on just about everything. Cool, he said. I'm trying to find out who owns it, I told him. I don't know, man, said Pete. It's pretty weird. Maybe it doesn't belong to anyone. Maybe it doesn't come from anywhere. Some things are just like that. He paused for dramatic effect. Just plain lost. You'll have to read the rest to find out what happens in these 3 stories. Lost and Found can be checked out at your local library. Be sure to pick up your copy and continue to read up.